holidays. It's holiday season. But we have a cup here to celebrate. I'm using my Yogi tea and it says on the back, "You are unlimited." My Yogi tea. I would like to thank Miss Sharon for this cup that I'm able to use for my video because I'm currently in her house. So in this video, I'll be doing a comparison between the old Louis Vuitton Pochette accessory versus the new Louis Vuitton Pochette accessory. So I do not have the old model, but I've done some research so you guys don't have to, in case you are in the market. And in case you are in the market to buy pre-loved items, you'll know the difference, and you'll also probably know what will be worth the price and not worth the price based on the differences of the item and what you're willing to get for your buck. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, comment down below if you have any questions, hit the notification bell so you know about my uploads. My name is Simone Nicole TV, and that's on what? Period poo. So let's get into the video. So I tried to find when the old model was made, when it first was released, and I could not find it. If I can find it, I'll insert it right here if I can find it. But let's go ahead and talk about the, if you see me looking down, looking at my iPad, I use it to take all my notes. I use it to plan out my videos and all those things. It just helps me stay very, very organized. I think I might do a video on that in the future, so be on the lookout for that, on what I use my iPad, or how I use my iPad for YouTube creative content. The new model was first released in the boutiques and made in 2012. The old model, I could not find an exact date. If I can find it after, while I'm editing this video, I'll post it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the product as well. It's in the box right here still. I kept all the packaging because I want to make sure I keep very, very, you know, good care of my product. Because this is my baby. This is my unicorn baby. I believe the packaging is also different from the new model versus the old model. With this, they have the flap. See, a flap closure to cover up the bag. I know in the past they've done drawstrings for certain items. I know for the shoes they do the drawstrings, but I don't know if they do that for purses as well. I'm not sure. I cannot remember. Let me know if you have the Pochette accessory older version and if they have a drawstring or not, because I don't know. I don't remember if I saw that or not in the videos that I researched. So here is the new version right here. I'll insert a picture of the old version right here. That way you can kind of get a first glance of what they look like. My throat, y'all. My throat hurts a little bit. I drink my tea. The new model, as you can see, has a very long strap drop. The strap drop can go under your arm. The strap drop can go on your shoulder, and you have enough space. As you can see, you can even see it's not in the frame. That's how low it is right now. But lift my arm up, you can see it. There's a lot of space there. The older model does not have that much of a strap drop. So that's one thing that's different about the new versus the old. The strap, of course, but you can always switch out the strap. You can always buy different Pochette leathers from the boutique itself, or you can go on Amazon and go to third-party sellers like Amazon and get different chains, different straps to match the bag however you want. So the strap isn't a big deal when it comes to old versus new, but that's just a comparison to know that the strap is definitely different when it comes from the boutique or from anyone who may be selling it resale value. Anyone who's selling it pre-loved, the strap that comes with it when you purchase it is going to be shorter unless they just happen to have another strap for you to use. And like I said before, I will be posting comparison pictures to this side of the screen or over here. Depends on, I'll just be posting different comparison pictures and videos that way you guys can know and see the difference, since I do not have the original older version of the Pochette accessory. I will also link the videos below where I got the footage from, just in case you want to watch their content. So let's talk about the size. So there's different type of pochettes. There's the ones that I want to talk about that are considered SLGs, which is small leather goods, are the mini pochette, pochette accessories. Those are the only two, I believe.
I also want to mention the multi pochette that was available every time I went to Louis Vuitton. That one is the one that they offered most of the time when I couldn't get to the pochette accessory. They would be like, oh, do you want this one instead? It's very similar, and you do have more compartments, and you basically get 3 bags in one deal, in one fee. But that's just not what I wanted, and that wasn't the style I was going for at the time with that brand and that logo. It was just gonna be doing too much for me personally. But I'll also make sure I insert a clip of how the multi pochette looks. And excuse my voice, you guys, like my throat didn't get any better after this video.
The mini pochettes are the smaller version. So you have the mini pochettes, and then you have the pochette accessories. So between the old version and the newer version, which is this one, is a lot bigger than the older version of the pochette. So if you wanted to categorize them into sizes, it would be the mini pochette, and then it would be the original pochette accessory, and then the newer model pochette accessories when it comes to size-wise. I'll also post a picture of the dimensions of it. People were saying different numbers in all the videos, and I could not find the original one of the the Louis Vuitton post because it's no longer on their website, so I couldn't find that. But based off what I saw visually, you can tell that it's smaller, especially when it comes to the base of the bags. This bag is a lot thicker. It's a wider span where you can fit more items into it without it being stressed and without the zipper being pulled at, or you having to compromise the canvas when it comes to poking holes or creating creases and rub marks from the items that are inside. So I believe that the size differences with the old model is going to be a 8.2.5 by 5.3 by 1.5. That's what I found. It could be a little bit off, but just know it's smaller. The newer model, it says, is a 9.3 by 5.3 by 1.6. And the strap drop differences for the newer model is going to be 18. And then for the shorter strap for the older model is going to be about 11. So the obvious things that you will see when it comes to comparing the two items, if you own both of them, or if you've been to the boutiques and you've seen the older one in the past and you see the newer ones currently, is that this one does have a pocket and the older one does not. As you can see right here, there is a pocket, a little slip pocket that's big enough to hold a mirror, big enough to hold card holders, lip gloss. It's a very nice size, very wide. You could even stick a bill in here, I believe. You know what? Let's test that out. What is this? Oh, Delta. Let's test that out because it's very wide. It probably looks smaller than what it is through the camera, but this is very wide. I'm gonna go ahead and get a bill and show you guys how it looks. So here's the bill folded in half. And obviously this is gonna fit. Folded in half, there you go. We're gonna stretch it out and see how it fits. If it's a flat bill going into this area, it fits well enough for me. What do you guys think? So if you wanted to keep cash in here, you could do that in this section. You know, I learned something new. I didn't realize how big this pocket was until just now because I don't really use it, to be honest. But that's a very nice size pocket. You can fit your cash in there. Emergency cash for whenever you need to go to the parking garage, if you want to tip someone, or if you see somebody on the street who is in need, you can donate. Also, something else that you will notice that's obvious when it comes to the newer model versus the older model is that the newer model does not have a seam at the bottom. As you can see, it's a flat base. There is no seam going across the bottom, as you can see anywhere. I will put an insert of the older model so you can see how it looks in the inside. And also the third thing that's very obvious that you don't see in the newer model versus the older model is that there is no date code. There's no date code in here from what I've gathered, what I've learned. I did not ask the SA that was helping me because I was in a rush on purchasing it. But from what I found online is that Louis Vuitton no longer puts date codes inside of some of their newer items because they don't want to, and instead they're going to be putting a chip inside. So I don't know if the chip part is accurate, but they're definitely not doing date codes as much as they used to. I think it has to do with something about counterfeit, replicas, not sure. But I remember watching a video, fun fact, I watched a video on someone saying that going through the airport or going to other countries, they're gonna use scanners now to scan the items that you purchase or the scan bags that you're leaving the country with or coming into the country with to make sure that you're not buying fake bags. I don't know if this is true or not, but this is tea. Have y'all heard this? Have y'all heard this? Let me know. I don't know if it's true. I don't want to spread false information, but this is just what I've heard. So yeah, those are the three main things. Oh, there's one more main thing. The width is obvious too. As I stated before, those are very obvious differences. A thicker space to put things in. Based off all the observations I've gathered from the new model and the old model, which one would I prefer? I would definitely prefer this one because it's more space. I believe that the other one is definitely meant to be an SLG because of the size difference. With this is giving more of, you know, this is a clutch, this is a purse, this is a, you know, this is meant for you to put things inside of it that could be larger than the phone. And the fact that it has like a slip area where you can put a bill in or a card in or anything that you want gives purse vibes. Versus the other one, which was just an empty pouch, gives pouch vibes to me. Even though they're both called pochette accessories, the way they were built, the way they're designed, this one definitely to me screams more wear me. Don't put me in your bag next to the other SLGs, wear me. It's just definitely more of a vibe, in my opinion. As you can see, definitely more of a vibe. It's a nice drop right there. A second question that you might have in mind that I already thought of is, would I purchase the trifecta, as in getting pochette accessories in the monogram print, in the damier ebene print, and the damier azur print? It would be nice to have. To be honest, I thought having this strap would be more daunting. It would be more of a moment where I would feel like I have to be super fragile with it. But I took it with me all of Thanksgiving break and during the holidays, and nothing has happened to it. I wasn't really being super careful. You know, I was just making sure I was handling it as I should, like a purse that I spent money on. But the sunlight didn't really do anything to it. It's been out in the sun. It looks like it's patinaing very evenly. I can't even tell that it's patinaing or not. Can you guys tell? I don't know. From when I first purchased it, it's not a dramatic difference if it is. But I don't think that this is a fragile piece of leather. So the only reason why I would want to get the other one, which is the damier ebene print, is because you don't have to worry about spots getting on it, like from oils from your hands or from lotions, sprays, perfumes, or water, you know, from the rain getting onto it, or other people accidentally touching it and damaging it and not realizing to be careful with it because of the material that it's made of. I would want the damier ebene one because of that. But they discontinued that one before they even made the newer model. So I wouldn't want the older model, if that makes sense, if I was to get it. So I don't think I'll be able to get the newer model ever, because it seems like they're discontinuing this one soon because it's never available. And the damier azur is just even more daunting to have as a handbag because it's a more white to the white side of the color scheme of the rainbow. Like, it's beige, bluish, gray-ish, cream-ish. And the strap is also pochette. So this is kind of like the sweet spot between the damier ebene and the damier azur prints. So what I want the trifecta, it wouldn't be to wear. It would be just to say I have it. Because if I had the Damier E-Beam, I probably wouldn't even wear this one as much. Because that one is just so much of a like a good throw on. Like no worries. Throw it on and go. Versus this one is like not as much of a worry as Damier Azur, but I'm still cautious when I have it. Like when I do use it and bring it back to put it inside of the dust bag at the end of the day, I still check it to make sure, or to see if I've done any damage. Just to see, just to make sure. Comment down below if you would like me to do a video on what's in my pochette accessory, what fits in it. I plan on buying some accessories. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it this week or not, but if you guys want to see that video, I'll definitely get accessories for it. Let me know what kind of accessory you want to see with it. People use bag charms on this. People use different straps. People use different bag organizers in here. So just let me know what you're interested in seeing, and I can do my best on making that happen for you all. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.